Replace stones with books. Samik Bhattacharya's debut speech signals BJP's tactical shift in Bengal, in a clear departure from the hardline, polarist politics that have characterized West Bengal in recent years. Newly elected BJP state chief Samik Bhattacharya, in his debut speech before party workers on Thursday, stated that Muslims in the state need to understand that the Bharatiya Janata Party BJP has never been against them. The BJP wants to replace stones with books and swords with pens in the hands of Muslim youth, Bhattacharya said, emphasizing that Muslim youth have been used merely as a vote bank by Mamata Banerjee over the past 1.5 decades. This statement is being seen as a major political shift for the BJP in West Bengal, especially with the crucial 2026 assembly elections approaching. Political circles in the state, long accustomed to intensely polarist politics spearheaded by leader of the opposition Suvendu Adhikari, have taken note. Adhikari has, on multiple occasions, publicly stated, "We don't want a single Muslim vote to win West Bengal." This raises the question, is Samik Bhattacharya moving away from the BJP's core ideology? The answer appears to be no. A closer reading of his speech reveals that Bhattacharya invoked Bengal's complex history, which includes several major riots both before and after independence. He referred to the Great Calcutta killings of 1946 and the trauma endured by people in Murshidabad, Nadia, and Malda when, during the drawing of the Radcliffe Line, these districts were initially assigned to present-day Bangladesh. It was only after strong persuasion led by Bengal leaders, including Syama Prasad Mukherjee, that they became part of independent India. Bhattacharya also referenced recent incidents in Bangladesh, where Hindu minorities were attacked, women were raped, and properties burned, subtly reinforcing the idea of protecting minorities in a manner that aligns with the BJP's core ideological framework. However, political analysts observe that Bhattacharya seems to recognize the limitations of extreme polarization. His tone suggests a tactical shift. Instead of consolidating Muslim voters against the BJP, the party could reach out to those among them who are interested in development and socio-economic upliftment, a strategy that could benefit the BJP in 2026. This is why Bhattacharya emphasized Bengal's secular and pluralistic legacy, appealing to the Bengali educated middle class, who have historically believed in pluralism. He even said he envisions a Bengal where Durga Puja immersion rallies and Muharram processions are organized without conflict or communal tension, as has been the case for many years in the state. Interestingly, Bhattacharya did not use the slogan Jai Shri Ram. Instead, he invoked deities with whom Bengalis as a whole culturally identify: Ma Durga, Ma Kali, and Prabhu Jagannath. At the same time, Bhattacharya shifted the blame for the rise in polarist politics onto Mamata Banerjee, accusing her of dividing Bengalis for political gain. Analysts say he has effectively set the early narrative for the 2026 assembly elections. And for the first time, a senior BJP leader in Bengal is speaking about Bengal's Asmita, Bengali pride. Bhattacharya began his address by referencing Bengal's glorious economic contribution before British rule, when undivided Bengal accounted for 40% of India's GDP, a figure that has now dwindled to 8%. Thus, the narrative he is attempting to build for 2026 focuses on industrialization vs corruption, democracy vs autocracy, and peace vs violence. Political watchers note that until now, the BJP's narrative in Bengal largely focused on exposing the corruption of the Trinamool Congress, with little clarity on what the party offered as an alternative. Bhattacharya sought to address that gap today, stating that in 2026, the BJP aims to offer a governance model built on the principles of good governance, as demonstrated under Prime Minister Narendra Modi in BJP states. Understanding that the BJP lacks a strong face to counter Mamata Banerjee, Bhattacharya also tackled this issue directly. He argued that Banerjee's once iconic image as a symbol of honesty has collapsed under the weight of multiple corruption allegations, claiming the TMC can no longer portray her as an icon of integrity. In a strategic move, Bhattacharya reached out to other opposition parties, particularly the left and the Congress, urging them not to indirectly support the TMC in the name of no vote to BJP campaigns. Instead, he called on them to fight independently to remove Mamata Banerjee from power in 2026, assuring them that once the TMC is defeated, there will be space for a healthy opposition, a departure from the governance styles of both the left and TMC, which were often accused of stifling opposition voices. With this speech, Bhattacharya appears to be reaching across religious lines, aiming to appeal to the Bhadralok Bengali, who has historically viewed the BJP as untouchable or culturally alien. To Bengal. Swipe left for next video. It is often said in Bengal politics that without the support of the Bengali Bhadralok, no political change is possible. This was true in 1977 during the left's rise, and again in 2011 when Mamata Banerjee came to power. Bhattacharya, clearly aware of this history, is now trying to reach out to the educated middle class by shifting the narrative from Hindu versus Muslim to governance versus non-governance. That is why he made repeated references to Bengali literature, culture, and stalwarts like Syed Vajid Ali, symbols still deeply revered by Bengal's educated middle class. Latest blogs.